everybody, hey everybody, it's your girl, Jamilia Danae. What's up everybody, it's your girl, Jamilia Danae, and today we're going to do a story time. It's going to be a little deep, so if you don't like going deep, I'm going to let you know right now. You might want to go ahead and exit off my page, okay? One thing that I told myself this year that I'm going to tackle is my goal of becoming a content creator and doing YouTube full time. And so I'm here doing it right now because I believe in myself. And this is a video that I'm going to upload and I'm going to put it out there. Y'all, I feel like I'm being spiritually attacked. And I feel like my ex-boyfriend is being used to do it. Now, I am a businesswoman by trade, but another side of me that a lot of people don't know is that I am very spiritual. I am very spiritual. And I believe business and spirituality goes hand in hand. Like, if you want to be successful in business, you have to, you know, work on your spiritual self. You have to work on bettering yourself as a person. And so, y'all, me and my ex split up because we were forced to, okay? We would call it a domestic violence situation, but I will say that he did not put his hands on me, okay? Oh my God, I don't know if I should be talking about this online. I don't know if I should be talking about this, but here I am. I'm talking about it. So we were court ordered to stay away from each other. And that court order was lifted. He's still on probation. But the court order is lifted, okay? So he's been coming back around. And, you know, I've been enjoying his company or whatever, but come to find out the whole time that we were split, he moved on and started a whole new relationship. Okay, so we were court ordered to stay away from each other for about 6 months. In that time, I was healing. I was finding myself, you know, healing from trying to figure out, why do I keep attracting abusive relationships? Okay, like, I had some abuse and trauma in my childhood. I don't think a lot of it was done purposefully, but when I brought it up that, hey, this needs to be corrected, a lot of things were not corrected, right? So I noticed that being an adult now, there's a lot of cycles that I realize are being repeated. There's a lot of things I see in my adult relationships, even in my friendships, not just romantic relationships, even in my friendships, just not being treated right. And I'm really at the point where I am trying to heal these things. I just turned 30 and I'm working on me. I could look outside of myself all day and say, it's them, it's them, it's them. But I have to look at me. And it's not that I'm blaming myself. It's like, what do I need to heal in myself? Or what do I need to build? You know, boundaries. Do I need to build boundaries? Do I need to work on my discernment? And this last situation with my ex really opened my eyes, especially when he came back and I found out that he was building a whole new life in a relationship with somebody else. Like, for me, it wasn't that easy for me to move on. You know what I mean? Like, I tried. I'm gonna keep it real. I tried to move on and I just couldn't. Like, and it's like, a part of it was my heart was still with him, but a part of it was I can't just hop from relationship to relationship. Like, my mind has to wrap itself around what happened, what went wrong, what can I do better moving forward. Like, and then my heart can't just quickly open up for somebody new like that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, how was it so easy for you to open your heart up to somebody else? To the point where he told me they had a bank account together. They had moved in together. Sir, we've only been split up for 6 months. So y'all got together, got an apartment, got a bank account, and broke up within a 6-month period. So listen, y'all, he got arrested December 3rd, 2024. The no contact order got lifted May 12th, 2025. I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna call me, he's gonna say, hey, how you doing? He's gonna check on me. I'm waiting for the call, nothing. So July 9th, his birthday is July 10th. July 9th, he calls me, hey, my birthday's tomorrow, I wanna see you. In my head, I'm like, okay, you know, I haven't talked to him, so it'll be interesting to see what he has to say and, you know, go from there. Now, in my head, I'm already thinking, within that 6-month span, I've gone through so much spiritual awakening that I know that this is not somebody I want to be with, okay? And then when the no contact order was lifted and he didn't call me, that solidified it. Like, he didn't even call me to make sure I was okay. I know that he knows that he can contact me if he wanted to, because the police officers had to call me and say, hey, the no contact order was lifted. So I know they had to call him too. Okay? So he knew, right? Not only that, but my birthday was April 6th, 2025. No call. No happy birthday. No text. Like, I get it, there's a no contact order, but y'all know a lot of people that had no contact orders and that didn't stop them from full on being together. So to me, it's like, it's no excuse. If you love somebody, it's no excuse. And if I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. I'm willing to take constructive criticism. But to me, if you love somebody, ain't nothing gonna stop you from telling them happy birthday or contacting them. Period. Right? Okay. So now he comes back and he's love bombing me. Laying it on thick. Okay, y'all. I wanted to close that door back there because I don't want y'all all in my business. Hold up, let me get this lighting better. Y'all, I'm recording on my iPad, so if it looks a little weird, I'm sorry. I'm recording on my iPad because I have so much content on my other devices. And so I have to record on this device today. If y'all are wondering, I am installing my wig while I'm talking to y'all because I'm just getting the energy to get myself back together. And that's a part of the story. That's a part of what I'm talking about on this story today. Okay, let me get the lighting together for y'all. Like, let me get this together for y'all. So he's love bombing me, and in narcissistic terms, it's called hoovering. He's hoovering me, right? Whatever he thought, the grass is green on the other side with the girl. Okay, she was a white girl. We don't care about that, but I'm just making a point. Like, you thought the grass is greener over there, right? So what are you coming back for, right? And he knows my discernment is very high. So there's only so much lying he can do to me. So he was telling me it didn't work out, and he found that she was talking to other guys and stuff. And I'm just, in my head, I'm like, it was that easy for you to move on. Like, it was that easy for you to move on and start a whole new relationship and get a bank account together and get a place together. Like, I offered for you to move in with me. You didn't want to move in with me. You know, you wanted to be a man and you didn't want nobody to kick you out. But when a white girl, now no offense to my white girls, y'all know I love my white girls, okay? But, you know, we know how it is when it comes to black men and white girls, right? So, not all, okay? So, you know, and now she done kicked your butt out, probably because she's seen that other side of you, because you're a narcissist and you can only hold up that mask for so long, right? So in narcissistic terms, we call it hoovering. Now, mind you, this whole 6 months, I've been doing research on narcissism, what narcissism is, what it looks like. And of course, he matched up to a lot of those things, okay? His behavior, how he was moving with me, how he lacked empathy, right? I noticed that this all was combined in his behavior with me. And it hurt because I realized that I loved a narcissist. I loved someone who was under demonic attack. You know, Don't talk about my nails, y'all. Yes, my nails are breaking off. This one's halfway off and it hurts. My nails are breaking off. Get over it, okay? So when he comes back, he's hoovering me. Hoovering is love bombing, trying to come back, trying to act like nothing happened, right? And the thing about narcissists is when they try to come back, they don't want to admit to the pain they caused you. They don't want to admit to anything they did wrong, right? Okay, so that's what he's doing. Now, me personally, I can only forgive someone who is sorry for what they did. Now, I will forgive you for myself because I'm not about to be angry. I'm not about to be upset. I'm not about to let nobody have that much control over me, right? Oh my God, what did I just do? But as far as forgiving you and letting you come back into my life, like, you have to give me a genuine apology. And I can tell the difference between a genuine apology and what I call a shut up apology. An apology that just says, I'm sorry, you know, let's act like what happened between us didn't happen and let's move on. No. I was in here depressed, crying, upset. You know what I mean? Like, I lost my best friend. You know, he put me through a lot of verbal and mental abuse, you know? And sometimes people don't know that they're being abusive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sitting here trying to make him seem like a bad person, but this is what happened. And I'm using YouTube as my diary. If you don't like it. Now, I'm a professional on my other platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and stuff like that. But if you find my YouTube channel, you find it. If you don't, you don't. This is where I will be making YouTube my diary. I'll be talking about business and stuff, but I'll be talking about my personal life too, because this is my way of therapy to myself. So if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, right? So he's hoovering me and I'm just telling him to his face like, hey, I don't want to be back with you. I love you. I miss you. I don't want to be back with you. You went and started a whole new relationship with somebody else. I'm not mad at you. You know, he's like, well, she kicked me out. All my stuff is in my car. Okay, that's fine. I'm still going to be a nice person, even though you do not deserve it. I'm going to be a nice person. I'm going to let you stay in my house for a couple days. Get your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? So this is where the part comes into where, like, I feel like he's being an energy vampire, right? When he comes around, it's fun at first, you know, I'm getting me some, you know what I mean? Because I'm not that big on opening up to new people, you know what I'm saying? So I'm enjoying it for what it is. But what I have to understand is sex is the main way for somebody to siphon your energy, okay? Especially if you're creative, especially if you use your creativity to make money for work. I'm an entrepreneur. I do not have a job. So I have to have all my energy, all my creative energy at all times, right? So at first it's fun. I'm enjoying it, but it's fun until I need that real emotional reassurance, until I need that real emotional connection. You know, like, we're having fun, we're laughing, things almost feel like old times. Now, in the back of my head, I'm like, hey, remember who this person is, remember what this person did to you, don't forget what this person did to you, don't get comfortable, you know what I'm saying? And I always reminded myself that. Now, this has been since June, he came back in June, right? So I'm enjoying it for what it is, but I'm like, okay, eventually we're going to have a conversation. Eventually we're going to have to talk about what happened. Like, what happened? Like, you know? So when it gets quiet and we're laying in the bed at night and it's time to have those conversations, that narcissistic side comes out. What does it look like? It looks like not taking accountability. It looks like giving me shut up sorries. I'm sorry, you know, but I don't really want to talk about it. I want everything to be okay. Narcissists don't like having deep conversations. They can't face themselves. So what makes you think they can face you? You know, and my thing is, he doesn't understand how much pain I went through in these last 6 months since he wasn't here. Heartbreak. It feels like somebody died, but you know they're still alive. You know what I'm saying? And I need you to recognize what I went through. I need you to recognize that. Like, hey, I went through a lot. Do you understand what I went through? Like, we can't just skip past that. Yeah, the sex is fun. The conversation is fun. It feels like old times. But I know that you need a place to stay. You're a homosexual. You want to give me some good deed. You want to distract me from what happened. You want to be like, you want to tell me what happened. See, he told me what happened with him and the girl because he wants me to not be able to say, well, I didn't tell you. You know, I told you what happened, right? You know what happened. I didn't lie to you. But when it's time to dig deep, and ask the deeper questions, how is it so easy for you to move on? Why didn't it work out? What happened between you and her? You know, moving forward, if we do decide to move forward, this is what I need. You don't want to talk about those things because you want to keep the door open, cracked, so you can have a place to stay, you can have free sex. I'm not asking anything of you, right? But you can still go out and do what you want to do, right? So don't ask me no deep questions. Don't have any expectations of me. You know what I'm saying? Even down to helping me with the bills. Oh, I'm trying to get back on my feet. I still have to pay the court cases back. You know, that has nothing to do with me. Back when I wanted you to move in with me, you didn't want to move in with me. But somehow this girl convinced you to move in with her. Okay? I don't know if you were getting low on money, if you lost your job, and so you used that as a time to go move in with her. I don't know what happened. But what I do know is I'm not about to be your scapegoat. I'm not about to be your savior when you chose somebody else over me. And that's just how I feel. And that's just what it is. You chose you went, and a lot of people are like, you can't look at it like she chose someone over you because y'all had a no contact order. Like I said, when I love somebody, ain't no contact order holding me back from nobody. I'm sorry. When you really love somebody and y'all was talking about being married, y'all was talking about building a life together. Hey, we made a mistake. This is what's going on. Hey, we might not be able to talk that much, but let me let you know, like, what I expected him to do during that time was, hey, I'm working on myself. He has an alcohol addiction. Y'all know narcissists have some type of addiction, right? I'm working on myself. I'm working on getting sober. I'm getting a job. I'm saving up some money. So when this no contact order lifts, I can come back to you and we can work on things and make it better. That's not what you did. You went and started a whole new relationship with somebody else. You went and started a whole new life, sir. So stand on that. Stand on that. Like, stand on your decision that you made. What? I don't get it. So, like I said, when it came to having those deeper conversations and answering those deeper questions, he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to do that. Okay, that's fine with me. But I don't have to, I don't have to accept your bullcrap. I don't have to accept you coming back and wanting to still give me the same energy from before. And then I realized you didn't learn anything. You're still being vague. You're still being closed off. You're still not telling me anything. And then this is where it gets interesting, y'all. I noticed, like, I was being so productive. I was posting my short form videos online. Like, I'm posting every day. He comes back. I'm having fun. We're doing the do. We're having conversations. But then, like, when he's not giving me what I need with the deep conversations, now I notice that my energy's getting low. I'm starting to wake up later. You know what I mean? Like, I notice the mind games are starting to mess with me. Like, this man has not changed. This man has no empathy. I realize, like, he does not feel bad for anything he did to me. So now I'm in the bed, I'm depressed because I realize he does not feel bad for anything he did. He don't feel bad. He just wants me to shut up, let him come back, help him, let him stay here for free while he still goes and does what he does. I look at his phone, y'all. He goes to sleep. I pay attention. You put that code in your phone, baby. I'm watching. You don't know when I'm watching, but I'm going to catch it at some point. So when he fell asleep, I looked at his phone. He's still texting the girl, basically leaving the door cracked for her. Like, not breaking up with her fully. Like, breaking up with her, but like, hey, you know, hey, I never said I didn't want to talk to you. Hey, I'm not going to block your number. Like, y'all know narcissists, they leave the door cracked. Okay, they never fully close the door on the exes. Why? Because they always need another supply. If it don't work out over here, I need to be able to go there. If it don't work out over there, I need to be able to hop back here. And what I'm doing is I'm taking myself out of that equation. I'm not a landing pad. Just because you got some good sex doesn't mean that when you get ready, you can come over here, because I'm not the type of person that has people in my house all the time. I'm not the person that has a man over here or a new nigga over here all the time. You know what I mean? So usually if he comes back, I don't have nobody over here to stop him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm going to stop him. I'm going to stop him. And a lot of women, like, we accept it because they have good sex or they have good conversation. And, you know, usually they attack people like me. We're always alone. We like being alone. So every now and then we don't click with a lot of people. So when you find somebody that you click with, it's hard to tell them no when they want to come hang out, because you want those good laughs. But what I finally see through that I didn't see through before is, what is a good laugh if it's not genuine? What is a good laugh if it's not genuine? What is good sex if you don't respect me? Yeah, you're inside my body, but you disrespecting the very body that you're inside of. I was always raised to get married, to have a one-on-one relationship. Yeah, he's telling me that that's what he wants, but we broke up. The reason I broke up with him in a domestic violence situation happened was because I was breaking up with him because I kept looking at his phone. I kept seeing him talk to his exes. He would flirt with women in front of me. Like, you know, not too boldly, but bold enough to where it's like, did he just flirt in my face? Like, did I just see what I just saw? Like, bruh, narcissists are slick. I don't have time to be around that. Like, I don't live my life every day being slick, y'all. And I didn't really tell y'all what happened with the domestic violence situation. Maybe I will one day soon. But, you know, I feel like I'm talking too much in this video, you know. But like I said, this is my healing journey. And I got to do what I got to do for me. But I'll tell y'all one day. For the people who want to know more, hey, I don't know what to tell you. For the people who respect it and be patient with me while I open up at my pace, I love y'all. You know, if you don't want to watch the video, you can go away. If you want to hear me and hear what I have to say, you're more welcome to stay, you know. So it's just crazy. And so, y'all, I noticed that my energy was getting low because in my mind, I'm thinking like, why do you have this person back around you? Why, Jamilia? Why? Like, why? When you know this person is no good. You know this person is no good. You know this person doesn't deserve your help, let alone deserve to be around you or in your energy. Y'all, like, so the last couple days, I have felt so unmotivated. I have just not been motivated to do anything. And it's because he's been here draining my energy. When I want to have deep conversation, when I want to ask questions like, what happened? He don't want to answer those questions. He don't want to talk about nothing but surface level stuff. You know, and I noticed like after we used to have sex, he'll have more energy and stuff. Y'all, narcissists take your energy like by having sex with you and stuff. That's how they charge up. That's how they charge up. Stop giving them sex. I see so many women stay in these situations. Y'all, I cannot. So what was the final straw for me? The final straw for me was last night. Yesterday he came over, y'all. Now, mind you, he's very irresponsible because he drinks a lot. So he has very short-term memory and like, he's just very irresponsible. So I let him hold my keys to my car and he lost them. So my car, I can't even go drive my car around. It's a mess, y'all. Like, I can't go drive my car right now because I don't know where my keys are. That's fine. I'll make my money from home. So that's fine. I need to stay my ass home anyway. But he came over yesterday to take me to the grocery store because I'm like, hey, let me go get some groceries so I don't have to worry about bothering you for food or bothering anybody until I find my keys. I know my keys are going to pop up in the house somewhere, you know. But he says, oh, I put the keys on the counter. Sir, no, you did not. And then you drink, you have short-term memory, so you may be saying that's what you did, and I know you. You'll think you did something, and that's not what you did. I've been around you for over a year, sir. I know how you work. So, okay, he lost the keys. So we went and got groceries. We came home. And he's like, oh, I found somewhere to stay. You know, I'll be paying $450 a month there. So when he realized that, hey, Jamilia is not the same girl she used to be. She's not going to let me stay here for free. She's not going to let me run my bullshit. I got to find somewhere to go. I guess he found somewhere to go. So I'm thinking, you know, you help me get my groceries. I'm going to let you stay here for a couple nights. So, you know, he told me he's going to work. After we went to the grocery store, he left out for work around 3 o'clock. 3:30. So I'm like, okay. I'm expecting him to come back that night. Now, before he left to go off to work, he was like, can I wash a couple of my shirts? Remember, he's sleeping out of his car at this time, y'all. Can I wash a couple of my shirts? Can I take a shower? Yeah. Okay. But he's the type of person, he does not take a shower every day. Okay. So in my head, I'm already like, okay, what is he up to? Okay. And I know y'all are like, okay, that's weird. He don't shower every day. Like, I'm just keeping it real. He does not shower every day. So my suspicion is already like, all right, you're already doing more than you normally do. So cool. So he's getting excited. Like, I noticed a mood shift. Like, he's real overly excited and overly enthusiastic. And I'm like, okay. Like I said, I pay attention to patterns. I'm very observant. I'm like, well, what's gotten into you? What you so excited about? You never this excited to go to work. Like, what's he? Like, fill me in. What's going on? Right? So he's all enthusiastic. And I'm like, okay, I know something's off. He's going to see a girl or something like that. Who knows if he's even going to this job that he says he has. Y'all, narcissists are real liars. They're very low vibrational. And that's why my energy was so low, because being around somebody who is always scheming and conniving and planning, like, and then you want to use my washing machine to wash your clothes to go see whoever you're going to go see? No. So I'm already putting two and two together. So he leaves out for work. And so it comes late that night. I done ate. I done took a nap. I done did some work for the day. Right? Later on that night, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Now, he never comes home that late. He usually gets off work around 10:30. He'll be home by 10:45, 11 p.m. at the latest. So I'm like, at first I wasn't even going to call him because I already know what he's doing. I already know. Y'all, this is the wig I'm going to be installing. I dyed it jet black. So I've already installed it before, but I cleaned the lace and I'm going to reinstall it again. So it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, you know what? Let me just give him a call. Hey, it's late. I don't like people coming in my house this late, so I'm just checking in with you to see, are you good? Apparently you have somewhere to be tonight. As long as you're good, I'm good. He said, yeah. Well, he starts getting defensive. Well, did I do something wrong? I'm like, no. But because you're guilty, you feel like you did something wrong. He's like, well, I feel like I communicate well with you, so, you know, you're making me feel like I did something wrong. Sir, I was just calling to make sure you were okay because it's 1 a.m. You usually here before then, you know, you usually communicate with me if you're coming over. He's like, well, I never said I was coming over there. I told you I found a place, so, you know, that I'll be paying $450 a month for. So that's where I'm at right now. Okay. I don't know what roommate situation you're in when you'll be at their house at 1 a.m. in the morning. If they somewhere with some open legs, I know you. I know you have a sex addiction. I know you're a whore. Okay, so I know that you ain't just over there to hang out with your new roommates. There's some coochie over there. Okay, because there's coochie over here. So if you're not wanting, come, y'all put two and two together. I'm not trying to talk too much. You feel me? But put two and two together. You're over there for a reason. So y'all, I didn't show no emotion. You gotta understand, I know what I'm dealing with. I know I'm dealing with a narcissist, so I'm not showing no emotions. He's steady calling my phone. He keeps calling me back. And that's how I know he's guilty, because he's like, hey, I was just returning your call. We already text each other and said goodnight. So why are you calling my phone again? Okay, well, I was just, no, you're checking my temperature. You're checking my temperature to see if I'm upset about what you're doing, because you know I know what you're doing. But you're kind of thrown for a loop because you're like, okay, well, what if I want to come back over there tomorrow? What if, you know, what's going to happen? Because I need to make sure that I still have a spot to go to secured over there with you. Baby, it's not. It's not secure. I know exactly what you're doing. And if you think you're going to bring that used up D over here and put it back inside of me, no, like, you're not about to put my health at risk because you want to go out and lay up in between anything that'll open their legs for you. It's not happening. So he was already blocked on my cell phone, but I blocked him on I had a text-free number. I blocked him on that. I completely deleted the text-free app off my phone, all my phones. I have about 4 phones plus my iPad. I deleted it. I don't want him to call me. Now, the only way he can reach me is if he comes to my house and knocks on my door, okay? Or he calls me from another phone number. But y'all, I'm really to the point where I don't want anything to do with him. Like, even today, being able to get up, do my makeup, do my hair, like, I noticed that when he's gone, it's almost like all my energy comes back. All my motivation comes back. All my creativity comes back. When he's here, I lose all of that. And I feel like, you know, right now, this is the time of the year where I'm getting ready for tax season. I'm recruiting team members, you know what I'm saying? And like, I know that the devil wants to take my energy right now. I know that the devil wants to distract me right now and knock me off my rocker from what I'm doing, because I know that I'm about to walk into abundance. But you have to understand, y'all, like, When you're getting ready to elevate, the devil will attack you. He will send his minions, he will send his warlocks to get you off your game. And I can be honest and say, like, my ex is my weak spot because I care about him. I don't want anything to happen to him. But my heart is hardening towards him because you don't care about me. And I'm tired of having people in my life that don't care about me or are in my life because they benefit from me. I've never benefited from anybody in my life. Not one person. Everybody has always benefited off my energy, off my money, off my time, off my hard work. When I was in a shelter and I didn't have nowhere to go and all I had was a dream that I wanted to be a business owner and I didn't want to work a job no more, I lived in a shelter. I didn't have nobody's house that I could go live at for free. So no, I'm not about to let you keep over. You've been over here since June, on and off. I've been kicking him out. I'll get like, he'll stay for like a couple days. We'll be having fun, doing our do, having sex, having conversation. And then I'll try to have a deeper conversation with him. Like, you know, dang, why was it so hard for you to move on? Could you tell me, like, did I do anything wrong? Or, you know, I would even ask, like, you know, how she made you happy. Like, what was it about her? And that is dangerous, ladies. Don't do that to yourself. Don't ever compare yourself to a woman. Because the reason he was over there was because she accepted less than, she had less standards than me. You're not staying over here without paying no bills. He had an ankle monitor on from me and his domestic violence situation. I would never let no man come live with me that has an ankle monitor on. He was over there for pure survival reasons. Okay? And she would accept that. So don't compare yourself. Ever. I don't know what kind of kinky sex stuff they had going on they was doing. You know, whatever. But baby, he could get all that over there. You're not getting that over here. Y'all, my cap has to dry before I can put the wig on. So, I'll probably do another video for that. But, yeah. So, I'm to the point, you know, it's July 13th, I think it is. He's been here on and off. I've noticed that when he's here, I'm less motivated. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to work. You know, and like I said, I need my energy to do content creation. I need my energy to sell my business packages, right? I offer tax mentorship and stuff like that. I need my energy. I need my energy. I need my focus. And when I'm alone, I'm just focused, you know? And I want love. I want real love. I don't want him around me. And I feel weak sometimes. Like when he comes around, I give in. I don't want to give in, not just for a night. Like, don't come stay here for a night. And maybe it's because I get lonely sometimes. And I just want a hug and affection, but it's fake. I can't really enjoy it because it's fake. I can't really enjoy it because you will do this with somebody else in a heartbeat. The next night, the same night. Let's be real. Yesterday morning, we had sex. Now you got somewhere to go tonight? Now you wanted to take a shower and wash your clothes so you can have a fresh outfit and fresh dick for the night? No, that's disgusting. And then you want to come back here and put that in me? Like I'm supposed to be your landing pad, your second option? Sir, I'm okay. I want somebody who's going to cherish me for me. And first, I want to cherish myself. Like, I have things I want to work on. I want to work on my weight loss goals. I want to hit a certain revenue goal in my business because I want to travel more. Like, I want to move. I want to move out of the city, but I can't run. I have to stand my 10 toes down. When he calls me, hey, I don't want to talk to you. When he knocks on my door, hey, you are not allowed to be here. I don't want anything. I have to face this. I can't just run. My lease is not up for a whole nother year. I can't run. So, if you've ever dealt with narcissistic abuse, I'm going through it right now. I'm on the healing part of it where it's like I know what I'm dealing with. I know that I don't want to be with this person. I know he's not healthy for me. And I'm tapping into my dark empathic energy where it's like I'm learning to be harsh with him. I'm learning to be hard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to tap into that hard side of me because this is the point where last night, this all happened last night. Now, mind you, he's going to call me because whoever he's with, unless they let him move in, he's going to need somewhere to go. Okay? He ain't come here. He's not coming here. Straight up. You're not, no. After I know what you and I both know what you was doing last night. Come on, bro. We could say it without saying it. Me and him know each other very well. He know I don't gotta say nothing. What am I doing? That's why he kept calling me last night, because he's like, oh, she's not mad. She's not yelling at me. No, for what? I know what you're doing. I know who you are. I know you. This is what you do. What am I going to keep upsetting, getting myself upset for, getting my blood pressure high, screaming when I know who you are? I know what you do. And I know that I don't want to be with you. You got great dick. Come drop that off to me and go about your business. And now I don't even want that because you give it to everybody. Like, sir. So this is story time part 1. I'll keep y'all updated on the story, but y'all, if you have people in your life that are energy vampires, they are coming to stop you. Why do they come when you getting ready to glow up? Why do they come when you getting ready to level up? When you get ready to go to the next level? Think about that. Use your brain. Like, this is a test. God is not going to give you that blessing unless you show him that you can handle the test. I have to reject this man. I have to show God that I can handle this test. I can send this demon about his way. I'm not weak. Because God can't. How can I bless you with this when you can't even handle this? So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to show God that I can handle this. I can say no. I can say, hey, I don't. And guess what? When you cut that person off, let them go through their karma. Karma is not a bad thing. Karma is God teaching them a lesson and giving them another chance to do the right thing. Let God do his job. Get out of the way. Because guess what? If you stand in the way of that karma, it's going to hit you. Because I'm supposed to be up. I'm supposed to be working. I've been down for like 3 days. Just no energy. I can't afford that right now. I don't have a job. I got to make this money. I got to get live on Instagram. I got to get live on Facebook. I got to tell people about my programs, how I can help them grow their tax business. I cannot afford. So I'm back focused. I'm back doing what I got to do. And y'all just drop a comment in the comment section. Have you been through this before? Drop an encouraging word for me to keep going, because I need it, y'all. I need it. I'm telling y'all, I need it. And I'm going to come back and make another video so y'all can see me install this wig. But let me know if y'all like this video, if you want more videos like this. But I'm going to be strong. Be aware of these energy vampires out here. Cut them off. Do what you got to do for you, man. For real. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, y'all. Let's do one more thing before I end this video. I got emails coming in. I gotta get to work. I got my sage. I got my Palo Santo stick. Let's do our Palo Santo stick, which gets rid of negative energy. I'm gonna go through my house and pray as well, and open the windows and just pray with my Palo Santo stick and my sage. Any negative energy is not welcome here. It's not welcome here. It must get out. Get out. Only positive energy is welcome here. Any negative energy that's trying to stop me, that's trying to hinder me, you are not welcome here. Lord God, I ask that my ancestors protect me. I ask that God protect me in Jesus' name. Yahweh, I need your strength. I need your direction. I need your peace and understanding. I need your peace beyond all understanding. Sage is to reset the energy. So I always do my Palo Santo stick first to clear the negative energy, and then I do my sage to reset the energy. So I'm going to do this around the house, and I'm going to pray. I'm going to reset the energy, y'all. I'm just not getting the energy to do my makeup and do my hair and film content now that he's gone. So I do not want him to come back and snatch my energy again. I don't want to have sex with him. I don't want to give him access to my portal. Nothing. I'm done. So I am ending a relationship with a narcissist. I'm currently going through it in real time. So leave me a positive word below. If you're going through this, you're not going through it alone. We're going through it together. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye, y'all.